Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your man, Melinda Wiafe, the house flipping ninja of houseflippingdojo.com, the academy where we teach you how to flip houses for no money down with only $10 as an earnest money deposit. And we teach you how to make money even if you don't have any credit, okay? You can flip houses and make $5,000 to $10,000 a piece on average on these no money down deals. I'm also formerly of the HGTV show, Flipping the Heartland, and I am up here with some more words of positive motivation and also some tips that's going to help you make some money. Are you ready for the next lesson? I know you are. All right, so what I want you guys to do first and foremost is I want you to, number one, like this video. I want you to, number two, go ahead and comment in the comments area. Let me know your name and what city and state you are from, okay? And then I want you, number three, to go ahead and share this video to your Facebook feed and to anybody that will watch you, okay? So what we're gonna talk about now, you guys, is we are gonna talk about how to determine what price to sell your property to your cash buyers for. When we're talking about selling properties to cash buyers, you guys, you have to understand that it first starts off with what price did you get it locked up under contract from your motivated seller. All right, so what I tell my students in the House Flipping Dojo Academy, you guys, is that you need to get your property under contract for the lowest price possible from your seller. And how do we do that? Number one rule of thumb, okay? If you guys don't listen to anything I say, listen to this, okay? You need to make sure that you always, and I repeat, always make sure that you have your seller name the price first, okay? Whenever you're in a mode of negotiating, you always want the other party to name that price first, because typically it's going to put you in the best position to get the property under contract for the price that you need it to be at, okay? So in most places in the country, you guys, typically the formula that you use is 65 to 70% of ARV, meaning after repair value, minus the estimated repairs, minus the amount of money that you want to make, okay? So the ARV after repair value, you can get that value from your realtors. You can have them do a CMA and give you a valuation. You can also get access to the MLS. You can also use a plethora of those free websites and use them all in conjunction together, sites like Zillow and Redfin and Trulia, okay? And then when you want to determine what is the estimated repairs, you can go ahead and have a contractor give you a scope of work. You can use my $10, $15, $20 times the square footage of the house formula, okay? Depending on how much work the house needs, okay? You factor that in. All right. And then when it comes to your assignment fee, I tell my students, you guys, to always factor in at least $10,000 as your earnest money deposit. OK, what that does is it gives you room to negotiate if you do bring your deal before a buyer and they want to negotiate. OK, because most buyers will want to negotiate with you for the most part. OK, so here's the next step, you guys. Next step is this, you guys. So once you know what the formula is, you want to approach the seller, and once you're talking with them, you're asking them to describe the property, tell you what's going on, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're asking them a bunch of open-ended questions, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to let them know, hey, Sam, hey, Jake, hey, Billy, whatever the first name is, okay? Because you always want to be on the first name basis with them, just so that they feel like they're like you guys are friends, because people do business with those they know, like, and trust. What you're going to let them know is, okay, Bill, we have enough funds to buy 2 more properties in the next 60 days. Now, I need to talk to 6 other people that have called wanting to sell their property. Now, when we do find a property that we want and that we like, what we're going to do with those homeowners is we're going to come in, we're going to pay all cash, we're going to take the property in as-is condition and pay for all closing costs. That being said, Bill, what is the lowest cash offer that you can accept for your property? And then it's as simple as that, you guys. You're just going to stay silent after you ask them what is the lowest amount they can take for the property, and you're going to let them name the price first, all right? Allow the seller to name the price first, okay? And you're going to get as quiet as a jaybird. If a jaybird is quiet, I don't even know if that's a good saying, but you're going to let them talk first, okay? Don't mess it up, okay? If you're going to mess it up if you jump in and start talking, okay? You got to go totally silent and dark and mute, all right? And let them name the price first, okay? And what they're gonna do is they're gonna name a price where they may say, okay, $50,000 or $100,000, right? But you've done the calculation beforehand, and so you already know that the highest that you can offer for that property is, let's say, $80,000, okay? But that seller has come in and said, okay, well, I can take $50,000 for the house, right? And then right there automatically, you've made $30,000 extra that you would not have made if you had come in and just said, oh, well, hey, Mr. Seller, we can give you X amount of dollars for your property, right? So that's why you always allow the seller to name the price first. Now, what happens if the seller tells you that, hey, I need $90,000 for the house, and your calculation says that you can only give them $80,000? All right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna let them know, okay, well, yeah, we can't go that high. Would love to, but we would not make any money whatsoever. What is the absolute lowest you can go? Okay, you're gonna ask them that question again, and then again you're gonna stay silent. And if again they come at a price that's higher than what you need them to be at, let's say, using for this example, $80,000, what you're gonna say is, okay, well, you know what, Sally, I understand that you want this amount of money for your property, but in order for us to be a win-win situation for us, we need to get it to about $70,000. Is that something that you could do, Sally? Okay. And if Sally is like, yeah, I can do that, great, that's a deal. But if Sally can't do that, right, you're gonna say, okay, well, how close to $70,000 can you get? And then Sally may come back and say, okay, well, I can do $75,000, or I can do $80,000, okay? That's how you master negotiation, you guys. So you guys, what you guys need to do, like this video, save it to your folders and whatnot, download it, whatever, okay? And watch it repeatedly over and over and over again, okay? This is free coaching, all right? And this is what separates people that are making like six figures, you know, $100,000, $200,000 a year in wholesaling and real estate, from those people that have been trying to do this for 5 years and have not made a cent in real estate, okay? Matter of fact, let's take a pause right now, because some of you guys need to go to houseflippingdojo.com and apply for coaching, okay? Apply for coaching, okay? Okay, so you guys, at this point, you have got the property locked up on the contract with the seller, okay? You're happy, you're doing your dance, you're like, you know, if you're a Cam Newton fan, a Carolina Panthers fan, you're like, you know, dabbing on folks, you know, you're just totally happy and stoked, okay? You're looking at your watch, you're like, what time is it? It's money time, right? Now you got to slow down, because you're not quite there yet, because obviously you need to flip the contract out to a cash buyer, okay? So let's say you got the property under contract for $80,000 with the seller, all right? And what you have done is you factored in, okay, well, I need to make at least $10,000 on the property. So for you to make at least $10,000 on the property, on that property you have under contract for $80,000 with the seller, you need to sell it for how much? $90,000. Exactly. You need to sell your contract, your interest in the contract, to a buyer, a cash buyer, for $90,000. Okay. If you were able to sell it for more than $90,000, then guess what? You're going to make more money. Okay. If you're able to sell that contract to a cash buyer for $100,000 and you have it locked up for $80,000 with the seller, you've made $20,000. Okay, so that's why it's very, very important, you guys, to be very, very staunch with your numbers. Okay, so we got a deal that we're working on right now with our students in Houston, Texas. They're gonna make $30,000 off of the deal. Okay, it's a couple, a husband and wife team, and they listen to what we told them and taught them. They're gonna make $20,000. All right, I got a student in where is he at? He's in Kansas City, Missouri right now, right? Called me this morning and he's made $6,000 off of his first deal. Okay, he listened to what we taught him. All right, very important, you guys, that you listen to what your coach tells you and teaches you. Okay, so when you approach the buyer, you guys, and you do your advertising and you connect with buyers or potential buyers, what you need to do is you need to come with a price that's at least $90,000. Okay, if you want to make $10,000 off of that $80,000 property. Okay, so come at them with the $90,000 mark. Okay, and make sure that whatever numbers that you are using to sell to your buyer, you guys, make sure that that formula that you're using is 65 to 70% of ARV minus estimated repairs. Okay, that's how you determine what price to offer it to buyers. Okay, and you also need to make sure, you guys, that when you're offering these properties to the buyers, that it's a deal, okay? Because buyers are going to do their due diligence, and if you give them BS, they're going to call you out pretty much anytime, okay? And you may be able to get them once, but I promise you, if you screw buyers over, they will never, ever, ever do business with you, okay? So use 70% of ARV minus estimated repairs, and that will give you the formula to use to offer to your cash buyers, okay? Now, you guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. When dealing with cash buyers, always make sure that the buyers that you do choose to take your property, always make sure that they do two things, okay? Number one, they need to sign an assignment contract. That's number one. And number two, they need to give you at least $1,000 earnest money deposit, which can be held in escrow with your title company or your real estate attorney's office, okay? Very, very important. Do not accept verbal promises from buyers because they will always let you down, okay? So anyways, you guys, Daniel Wiafe here of House Flipping Dojo Academy, where we teach students how to crush it, build businesses in real estate, doing no money down deals. I want you to watch our webinar that we have at houseflippingdojo.com/webinar. All right. And watch the free teaching on how we and our students do deals every single day. I want you to like this channel, like the video. I want you to subscribe to this channel. There should be like a little ninja button like right here, I think, where my finger's pointing at. And I want you guys, number one, you guys take action, okay? Don't sit on the sidelines any longer. Go out there, do deals, make money, make babies, not war, and all that other good stuff. So until the next video, you guys, peace and God bless.